All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John from Pro Craps. We are streaming live to two channels today, to the Pro Craps channel, of course, our home base, as well as our new home base, the Casino TV channel. So if you're not subscribed to Casino TV, get on Casino TV YouTube channel. We're going to be streaming from there exclusively starting next week. So that's that. From an announcement standpoint, boy, there's a lot going on. I did the schedule this morning to get the front page going there with all the different crap channels. There's a lot of crap going on today. You've got Brian's going live tonight, or the premiere tonight for the next Battle of the Cal. You've got Big AZ doing two things. Sideshow Gamble's doing a thing live. And I think Jeff has got another one of his 5150s tonight. And Jeff is going live on Sunday. So don't forget, Sunday night at 6 o'clock Eastern, or 6 Pacific. We're going to have the Craps Chat. And the first Craps Chat, we're going to be streaming from the Casino TV channel as well. So we'll have their second show going to the Casino TV channel, which is going to be freaking awesome. That channel is going to explode. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to get that thing really, really going. So yeah, join Jeff on Sunday for the first go of that. But again, lots happening tonight for sure. So tonight's going to be busy. I may actually move my session with Shar back a little bit because there's so much happening in the 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock hour. We may go at 4:30 instead of 5:30, or I might go at 7 instead of 5:30. So we'll see. We're not going to do 5:30. I can tell you that. 5:30 will not be our time for sure. So that's going to be, I'll let you know over the YouTube comment thing. So you guys will have a clue on that. So let's go to our regular announcements here. So the always announcement, Color Up DiceCon. We need to get more people going. And I'm not like trying to be a shill for Jeremy here, but Jeremy's an awesome dude. The Color Up group is an awesome group. And we're gonna have a bunch of us out in Vegas this weekend in June. Get out there, it's gonna be super, super fun. I put the website link up there so you can grab the website link, go to Jeremy's site, get signed up for the club, register for the DiceCon. It's gonna be really freaking awesome, I can't wait. As far as us, like I said, we're already going live. We're going live on both channels right now. Starting Monday, it's only gonna be the Casino channel. So if you're watching me from Pro Craps right now, go to the Casino channel and get it from there. It's gonna make things a lot easier for everybody in the long run. I also put a note here too, if you want specific content, not just for me, for this show, but for Casino Gaming TV, let me know. You can drop me an email at john@procraps.net, or you can comment on the video here. And what I'm looking for is on the Casino Gaming TV live channel. It's only gonna be live streamed. It's gonna be like TV shows like this one, basically. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned, but what do you wanna see more of? And again, I'm not talking about just camera on, rolling out a strategy, because we get that from so many YouTube channels already. I don't wanna recreate the wheel there. But I'm thinking like, interview style shows. I'm thinking like strategizing shows. I'm thinking just ideas that you have for really cool content that you'd like to tune into live, like a once-a-week TV show kind of thing. So give me your ideas. I've got creators everywhere that can't wait to do it. Matter of fact, Brian, Hawaii Crap Shooters, and I have talked about doing a thing where we play together, like as a team. We've got some cool ideas to do things live. It's a matter of how we're gonna schedule it, I guess, right? So let me know what y'all want. That said, we had a good time last night. I'm not sure if y'all were here last night, but we had a good time with my sister-in-law. She did really good. And we're gonna go at it again tonight. So we played for like 2 hours. And I think we got her to where she understands the pass line and the don't pass line, the differences between them. She understands the puck being on or off. And she understands kind of the rhythm of the game. She doesn't really yet get the odds. The math on the odds were really hard for her, and I kept trying that. But it seemed like that was the barrier, was the math. That got to be where it was like too much a little bit. So I'm gonna pull back on the math tonight with that stuff. But I think she gets the game. I think she understands why it's fun. And we're gonna go at it again tonight. And tonight we're gonna go box numbers. Tonight I'm gonna say you can play the pass line if you want to, and I'm gonna take her out of the field. She did so good in the field last night, my God. She doubled up she actually won 305, bought in for 100, won 305. And only played the field. The field was crushing it last night. But tonight we're gonna work on the box numbers. So I'm gonna go lighter with her on the field and work the box a little bit so she can see kind of how those numbers, the rhythm up top, I guess, is what I wanted to see. So it was a good time. I hope you guys had fun watching that. And honestly, it's about having a good time, obviously, but I also want you to take away from that what I did with her, right? Which was, I didn't try to overwhelm her with the entire game, right? I still believe that learning the puck and what is happening when the puck is on or off and what wins and what loses, that was the biggest takeaway, because you got to understand the rhythm of this game and how it all kind of works together. And then you can go with the craziness, right? But yeah, that was a good time. So I'm glad you all had fun. We'll see you again tonight. I don't know what time yet. And I hate to be wishy-washy about it, but I don't want to bleed into Brian's Battle at the Cal, 6 o'clock p.m. time. I don't want to bleed in to other guys that are going live at the same time. So I'm going to try and find the right schedule for it. I'll let you know as soon as I possibly can. So with that said, today, and I guess I'll make this also a thing. I got to remember to say this every day. If you want to get my attention, so when I go to the table, I can barely see the screen. It's kind of far away. And with all the chat spinning, I get lost in what you're all saying because I can't read them all as they're coming. But I can filter the chats and only see the ones that have certain words. So if you want to maybe say John or Q, maybe Q is the best way to do it. Put a capital letter Q in your chat. Start it with a Q. And then I'll make sure I can only see the questions when I'm dealing. So that way I can jump in there. If you want to get my attention, that's the way to do it. That'll make us more interactive, as they say. So here we go. Today we're going to talk about a fun strategy. Excuse me. We're working. Damn. Sorry about that. We're working short stacks, and as you know, the way that I see the quote-unquote short stack, or what I'm calling them profit lockers. The short stack is what you play as your foundation. So you've done your work with your full rack, you've used all your best moves, and you've gotten to what we call foundation. What is your foundation? Up to you. It depends on what strategy you want to play next, right? You could be playing the HP 120. You could be playing the quarter pounder with ease. You could be playing 320 across for one hit. Whatever your strategy is that gets you to the point where your bankroll is back where it started and you've got money to play, quote unquote, your real strategy, that's foundation. That's phase 2. Now we're in what I call profit lock mode, which is playing a great strategy that's going to lock you in to profit as soon as you can get there. That's the idea. This is not the time to be passive. These are times to be aggressive. Get yourself where you want to be quickly and start collecting. So with that said, today's short stack strategy is going to be not careful. It's going to break all my words for sure. Today's strategy is going to be more aggressive, and I'm only doing it this way today. This is really a good strategy for phase 3. And phase 3 is the take them to the cleaners kind of a strategy. I'm going to do that today only because somebody asked me to, and because it's the right time, right? Tom Brady retired this week, which I'm kind of sad about. I mean, it's funny. I don't know about y'all, and you can put your notes, your thoughts in the comments here in the chat. I was never a Tom Brady fan until like last year. Like, to me, I always thought he was kind of a baby. I really hated Bill Belichick, and I just hated that whole team. Just was never a fan of the guy. I respected what he did, but I was never a fan. My son always was. And I used to give him a lot of grief for it, because my son likes, of course, the Patriots and the Yankees. I'm like, well, just good. Pick the easy teams to root for, right? Suck on the Philadelphia tailpipe for a while and see what I've been through all my life. But anyway, when he moved to Tampa Bay, for some reason, my wife and I both were like, oh God, I kind of want to see him win down there. And he did. He crushed it at 43 and 44 years old, 2 of his best seasons ever. I couldn't be more impressed by the guy, right? So I've flipped my bit, right? I don't dislike him anymore. Actually, I'm kind of like, damn, the guy's 44 years old and he's playing the NFL. I'm 53 and I can barely get off the damn couch. So you got to give the guy props for that. You don't have to love him, but I respect him. He is the GOAT, and there's nothing you can say really about that. So what that is this. We're going to play the Tom Brady 12 strategy, and it looks a little bit like this. So the TB12 strategy is a big one. It's really a go for it strategy. This is not the thing you're going to play when you're trying to be safe. This is definitely a go for the gold kind of a strategy. If this is your foundation, it's going to cost you over 100 or 75 bucks at the smaller level, about 220 at the other level to get into this thing. And what we're gonna do, if you start on the left-hand side here, what I'm gonna do is work through 3 levels of this system, okay? The pass line, because as we say, the GOAT bets on himself, right? He's always playing the pass line. Then we go the running game. And the running game, if I think about this in terms of football, right? The running game, you're not trying to hit the home run in the running game. You're trying to get 4 yards in a cloud of dust. 4 yards in a cloud of dust. That's how I view the running game. The running game, or the short passing game in this strategy, is the 6 and the 8 only. I'm not taking the 5 and 9. It's just the 6 and the 8. And we're gonna press them to color. So if I'm at the $18 level, I'm gonna press them to 30 and stay there. We're just gonna chuck and grind away quarters every single time, okay? If the field starts hitting, I'll take those $10 chunks off the top of the $35 win and put them in the field. I'll use that to reinvest in the field. Otherwise, we're gonna rack the 35 bucks every time. We're also gonna play the 4 and the 10, and we're gonna start out the 4 and the 10 at the same level. 4 and 10, maybe at 10 bucks, and we'll do 10 bucks on each of the hard ways. This is my favorite way to kind of attack a table when I'm rolling outside numbers. So 4 and the 10, $10 each, $10 each on the hard ways. What we're doing here is trying to get the hard ways to. I don't really care about the 4 and 10 on the box numbers. I want the hard ways to hit. The box numbers are there to pay for the hard ways. They're literally, I'll take the 10, it wins 18, I'll replace the 10 bucks I just lost on the hard 10 and roll that thing out because I want to get the hard 10 to parlay, right? We're trying to either press it, first one's gonna pay 7 units, right? The second unit, if I press it, it'll pay 14 the next time, or I could parlay it or do a partial parlay and grab 35 or 56 units out of that thing. That's what I'm going, that's the bomb, right? So we're gonna do ground chuck. We're just gonna rack black or we're gonna rack quarters in the 6 and the 8 all day long. That's gonna be our bankroll feeder. We're going for the 4 and 10. We're gonna try and hit 2 in a row or 3 in a row. That's the goal, right? Last night, if you watched, Shar hit back-to-back hard 4s at one point, and she hit 2 hard 10s or 3 hard 10s in one shooting session. So this strategy would have crushed last night if you were actually brave enough to parlay those things. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do. At the different levels, look at the right side of the screen here, or I guess down below me, the collect the quarter level looks like this. It's at $18, 6 and 8. On the first hit, we're gonna press them both to 30 bucks. We're gonna get to 30 and we're gonna collect 35 bucks from that point forward every single time. The 4 and the 10, we're gonna start them out at 10 bucks. And the hard ways at 10 bucks. So they're all the same. So your outlay right there is gonna be 36 bucks on the 6 and the 8, 10 bucks on the 4 and 10, so that's 56 bucks plus another 20 on the hard ways. That's 76 bucks plus whatever pass line bet you're gonna make. So probably we'll do 10 on the pass line. That's the basic run up. At the rack the black level, you're gonna be 60 bucks on the 6 and the 8. First hit, bring them both to 90, so they both collect 105, and they're gonna collect 105 every single, we're not gonna press them anymore, we're just gonna rip that 105 in all the time. The 4 and the 10, we'll start them at a quarter. Our goal there is to get them both to 75 bucks, because what I wanna do is take the losses on the hard ways and take that 75 that pays 150, I'll put 50 bucks back in the hard ways and rack the black. So we're gonna rack the black all the time in that bigger strategy. But again, it really depends on your bet level. Depends on what your foundation was. If you're coming in hot, right? If you're buying in for $3,000-4,000 bucks, your foundation could be this. Your foundation could be, 260, and then you can play the strategy as your small stack. If your foundation was 100, you can play this as your small stack with 100 bucks, and that's what I'm gonna do today. We're gonna start out today at the smaller level. I'll play it at the looking for quarters, and then I'll show you how to ramp up the numbers and go for the black. So we want to be racking black if we can, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just ease this thing in. So that's gonna be the deal. Here we go, the TB12. So I've got the words on screen so you can see how it works out. I will go ahead and filter the chat, by the way. So again, I'm looking for, if you wanna chat me something, give me an uppercase Q or a Q in your question or in your chat, and I will find you, okay? Here we go. And you're right. Buckeye Slim says, question was because it wasn't the Patriots, that's why you want it. Yeah, you're right, I hated the Patriots. I see Albert saying this in the chat. Let me know, everybody, really quick. Am I having glitch errors right now? Are we having issues with it timing out or anything else? Or are you seeing everything okay? Before I go to the table and start talking, I want to make sure that we're good. I don't see anything coming in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we're okay. So here we go to the table. Let me set you up here with how this is gonna play out. So there's my rack up front. What I have in my rack here is not enough, actually. I think I miscounted. What we're gonna do is an $18 6 and 8. Okay, there's 18 bucks on each. We're gonna do $10 on the 4 and 10. And again, at this level, you can't buy them yet. You'd like to be at the level where you're buying things. $10 on both of the hard ways, the hard 4 and the hard 10. And I'm gonna do $10 on the pass line, okay? So your total outlay here is 86 bucks. 86, there's gonna be 36, 6 and 8, 46, 56, 76, or Jesus. 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 86 bucks out the door, okay? 86 bucks out the door. So this could be considered a quote unquote short stack strategy. 86 bucks is your minimum here. This is gonna be super aggressive, okay? This is gonna be, like I said, this is gonna be really kind of shooting for the hills here. We're looking for, this whole strategy is about these two collecting greens and these two collecting massive money. That's the idea, okay? So here we go. We're gonna come out and I'm gonna be on, actually I'll be off here. And by the way, we talk about when do you work the come out on these things. I tend to always work the come out when I'm feeling like, you know, we have money at play here. But when you're on the pass line, that's the one time I never work the come out because I want the 7 to hit here, even though it's only 10 bucks, right? There's no point to losing 86 bucks or 76 bucks and winning 10, right? So we'll leave these off. We'll let the pass line bet activate for the come out, which is good. We actually hit a 7 there, that's great. Again, not the goal of the strategy, but it is. And because we're TB12, we're gonna go ahead and press that up by 1. And I'll rack my first nickel. And again, we're looking to get 86 bucks back in the rack to know that we're good for the roll. That rolled, that was a 6. It was a 4, 2, 6 right there. Let me go ahead and switch the view so you can see the dice land. I know I have been forgetting to do this. There we go. You got me now? Sorry. I'm gonna set that all up. Shit. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's reset the table because I think you need to hear my setup. So when I switched to the big table, I guess my system automatically muted the scene. So let me reset the whole board here. So we got to our setup, and our setup is, again, it's 10 bucks on the pass line. It's 36 on the 6 and 8, 10 on the 4 and 10, 10 on the hard ways. That's $86 out the door for the whole strategy. I'm gonna leave these to be considered off while I'm playing, okay? So they're off while the come out is coming. Yeah, I had to start over fresh, sorry Buckeye. So these will be off for the come out. The reason why these are off on the come out is because we have a pass line bet. I'll let the 7 pay the pass line, okay? Now, what you didn't hear was the first time I ran this, second when there was no audio, I had an immediate 7 out, okay? So again, we did this, reset the board. When I'm in practice mode like this, I'll reset it, and see how often we can make this strategy pay off for us. I'm gonna run the straight sixes set like this. I'm working on a knuckleball throw into the hook over here. So I'm trying to release light into the hook, straight in with the straight sixes. So I'm gonna work that as we go here. The puck will be off. This is our second try at it. The first time was an abject failure. Here we go. All right, 5-1-6 will be the point. A 6 is the point. Here we go, 6. And now we're gonna go ahead and get it done. Bets are on. Lost the dice, here we go. All right, 6-2-8. So what I do here on the first hit of the inside numbers is this. That's gonna pay, excuse me, 21 bucks. What I'm gonna do is make them both look like 30 right now. I've got enough money to do it. So there's 15, there's 30, and this will make, oh, I don't have enough money to make them 30, I'm sorry. 15, we're gonna have to go to 24 here, sorry. 20, 24. I need more whites. And 24. All right, there we go. There's our first hit. Gets us to 24 in the 6 and 8. They'll start racking greens, but I'm gonna get them both to 30 in the next hit. And again, what we're playing for here is this. We're playing for the home run over there, or the touchdown, I guess you wanna call it. There's our 12s, doesn't matter. There's an 8 the easy way. $24 8, excuse me, it's gonna pay 28. I'm gonna pay it in reds. Again, my goal here, get these two to 30. So if I do this, now they're both at 30 bucks. I'm actually gonna take the reds away and go greens. These two will stay here forever at 30 bucks. My next goal is to get these two to 20 bucks. Okay, can I do that with what I have? I think that I can get damn close to it. Okay, there's 15, there's a 5. By my count, that's $20. Which means I can push them both up to buy level, like so. Now they're both at the buy level. They'll pay 40. Those will lose 10, obviously on the easy ways. We're gonna be racking 20 bucks a shot on the 4 and the 10. If either one of these hit, I'll bring them both to a quarter, so we can actually take home 30 bucks each time. Okay, that's my goal. We're gonna press up to get to where we can be at our proper collection levels. Here we go. There's a 1-3 easy 4. So we'll lose our hard 4. We're gonna get paid for 20. We're gonna get paid 40 over here. That replaces the hard 4, and it racks 30 bucks. So the hard 4 and the hard 10, they're gonna work for us really hard right now. Okay, they're gonna be racking quarters, replacing themselves, and we're gonna try and hit those hard ways if we can. That's the goal here, is to be super aggressive on the hard ways. Here we go. There's a 6-2-8. Again, the running game, right? We're not pressing here. We're just gonna be all day long collecting 30 bucks. We're just gonna keep racking 30 bucks every chance we get on those inside numbers. That's gonna be the plan. 6 and 8, running game, short passing game. We're just gonna rack the money. The 4 and the 10, 20 wins 40. We replace the 10, and we're gonna get, again, 30 bucks in rack every single time. Does that make sense? We're just gonna be really just collecting in here all day long and letting these things be our goal. So nothing happens on the 9. There's a yo 11, nothing happens on the yo. And again, I'm just working this nice, easy sort of, this release on this toss is pretty difficult for me. There we go, hard 4, baby. Okay, that's good, hard 4. So now we're gonna grab it. The 4 over here is gonna pay, again, 40 bucks. All right, 25, 35, 40 bucks. I'm gonna rack that 40. The hard 4 over here, right, is gonna pay, because it was a hard 4, it's gonna pay 70 bucks. So 50, 60, 70 bucks. Now, what I'm gonna do here is a partial parlay. I'm gonna make that look like 50. Okay, I could have made it look like the whole thing, but I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 units, free betting units back to my rack, which is gonna be enough to repay them both and replace what I started with. That's gonna be a purposeful rack of less than what I had here, or less than a full parlay. It's a partial parlay instead of a full parlay. Now this is gonna pay a lot. It's gonna pay 14 brand new $25 chips when that wins. It's gonna be pretty sweet when that happens. Okay, here we go. We're gonna come out. There's the 7. So we didn't quite make it, which is a bummer, but we got where we wanted to be, and we took a couple of good hits in here. And in fact, I think if we looked at color here, there is another 50. We actually paid for ourselves. There's 150, right? There's 170 in the rack. So actually, we didn't do terrible. We were set up for a huge success there. And the whole point of this thing is to get set up for some big success. That's the idea there, okay? Let's reset it. We'll play it again. $10 pass line, $10 on the hard ways, and that's it. Again, practice mode, trying to make this thing work. We'll see how often we can get it to happen. This is a home run hitting strategy. The idea here is to whack this thing big. 549 for the new point. Okay, and here we go. That's a 5, 4, 1, 5. Nothing happens. Here we go. 4, 2, 6. That's great. Pays 21. We're going to bring them both. I need to pay this one in whites. We're going to bring them both to 24. Take $9 back. One more hit in here, and we'll be set up on the inside. We just need 2 inside hits to get us to where our box numbers are where they need to be. 516, that does it. Again, it's going to pay 28. I'll pay it in reds. 28 bucks. We're going to go ahead and take these 2 to 20. And these 2, we're going to go, or take the 6 at least up to 30. 25, 30. The 8, I can now drop $6 or drop a nickel out there and take the 8 also to 30. So my rack reduced a little bit there, but that's okay, right? We're at our goal for those 2 numbers and the outside numbers as well. So our inside is set up, right? 2 hits, we're good on here. Now we're gonna be racking $30 on every single hit, going for the moon over here. That's the whole goal of this strategy. 2 hits to get to the moon, and now we just go. We're trying to get those hard ways to repeat if we can make it happen. There's the shocker. 1, 2, 3, the shocker. And I will not call it saucy because there's nothing worse than a saucy, gross shocker. Aces. See a horn, bet a horn, right, guys? See a horn, bet a horn. Here we go. 549. This time we're not getting the outside numbers here, so it is what it is. That's where the dough is. We got to get out there and get some hits, huh? Darn it, 7 out. Okay, didn't work. Not the end of the world. We'll give another roll here. There's 15. There's 18. Whoops. Okay, puck's off. Let's try it again. New point, 6. Great. All right, here we go. 549. Next number was a 9. It's a 6. That was a 639, not a 617. Sorry about that. My stick work is not great. That was a better toss. It ended up being a 7, which takes it all, but the toss was good. We'll take that as 3 losses, or 2 losses, 1 win. Not bad. Let's come back out. G.O.A.T. Finally get a payment on the pass line. It's the first one we've gotten so far, I think. Here we go. Another 9. Those are tumbling out of my hand, by the way. That was a better one. Hard 4, 4-4, or 2-2, hard 4. That's great. So this one we're gonna have to reinvest a little bit. That's gonna pay only 18 bucks down there. Okay, that pays 18. This one over here is gonna pay 70 bucks. There's our 70. So what I'm gonna do here is this. We're gonna take and get the 4 to 20 bucks. We'll get the 10 to 20 bucks. I'm gonna rack just those and leave the 50 out here. So we're gonna rack a little less than we would have liked, but we got our outsides up where they should be. I can also, at this time, with that hit, I'm at 18 and 18 here. I could drop 24 bucks or 25 bucks here and bring these both to 30. Now, oh, I might change more. I'll bring these both to 30. With that one hit, I can get the whole table set, which is what I'm gonna do. So we'll get $1 change out of this, and we'll go to 30 bucks. And right now we are set and ready to roll the strategy up. We have $12 in the rack, or 14 in the rack, which is good. Now, collecting 30 on every number, we need that hard 4 to repeat. The hard 4 repeats and we can all go to dinner on me. All right, here we go. 516, that's good. We'll take that, right? That's a nice $35 win, 25, 35. Boom, into the rack we go with that. We're gonna just go ahead and keep the whites over here. And hopefully, again, you get on a pretty good shooter here. We can make some hay. There's a hard 8 square pair. 4-4 hard 8 again. Running game is working for us, right? The ground game just kind of its job. 4 yards in a cloud of dust, man. That's it. We're just going to let our running backs get a little bit of yards for us while everything else does the work. There's a 5-2-7. So we lost out again. We didn't quite get our full profit, but again, this is a strategy that's designed for this home run, not for this in here. We're just trying to grind it away in here, okay? Let's play it one more time. I'm actually gonna increase the numbers here. Just for fun, we're gonna go a little higher level. Just because we can. We're gonna make these a quarter. We're gonna make the 6 and the 8 look like 60. And the 10 and the 4 look like a quarter. So the new level, this is the rack to black level, okay? So we're going to show you, the math is a little easier up here. So these are gonna win and they're gonna pay 70 bucks, okay? We're gonna try and get these guys to 90 as fast as we can. The goal here is to get these two both to 90 so they pay 105, these to 150, and these to 50. That's my goal at this level. We're gonna try and ramp it up a little bit. And again, I'm not trying to chase loss. I'm just resetting the table to go again. And again, working the strategy. How often can I make this thing pay me? There's a 549 as our new point. How often can I get paid? That's all I care about. 628, all right. So 50 or 60 pays 70. The 8 can immediately go to 90 bucks. Okay, the 6 can go to 90 bucks. Now they're both gonna pay 105 with $10 in their rack. It's a beautiful first hit right there. These things are set up now for big success. They pay 105 every time. We're racking blacks on the inside. So the next move, get these to $75 each. That's my next goal, is to bump them both up. If we can get a 4 or 10 to hit here, we can do that. There's a 1, 2, 3, that's sucker. Okay, there's that. Straight 6s, here we go. 325 does nothing for me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 again, another shocker. Oh, that rolled awful out of my hand, terrible. Hit the back wall straight on, it was ugly. 325, nothing matters that we got lucky on that one. Here we go. Damn it, 617. All right, we'll reset. Not the end of the world. Again, just practice, practice, practice. On a good roll, this strategy, of course, like any strategy, will rock the world here, but we're not getting it today, of course, because my rolling. There's a 9. New point will be 9 again. Oh, I'm not on the pass line, by the way. I should be on the pass line for him. Brady bets on himself. Here we go. For Christ's sake, 617. Good Lord. Okay. So again, reset. I don't think I've won. I think I've one win out of all the times I'm trying. Maybe this is not the GOAT strategy. I don't know. In practice, it's worked. Like I said, this is a highly aggressive play. I would not run out to the casino and start doing this, right? There's that 6. East Coast saying I hit the 9, didn't pay. I took it all down on the 7. Yeah, I think I might have been talking too much while I'm dealing here and gotten that messed up. That totally happens. Okay, our point's a 6. There's the yo. Here we go. Another yo. That one looked good. Hard 6. That's the point. And again, that'll pay 70. We'll get both the 6 and the 8 up to 90. That was from before. Now we're coming out. Everything will be off for the come out. There's another 9. There's your new point. Let's make money. Come on now. There we go. There's a 6-4, easy 10. So we'll lose this one here, but you're going to make 2 on the 10 there. So I'm going to replace 1, and I'm going to press the 10. Okay, I'm going to try and get this thing and that thing, the 4 and the 10, up to 75 bucks. That's my goal for those two. I'm going to keep reinvesting until I can get to that goal before a 7, and there's the damn 7. Okay, so that, again, my short rolling rears its ugly head yet again. Reset it, same outlay. Now again, our outlay here, just for doing math purposes, it's 120 in here, so it's 60 and 60. There's 50 out here. So what does that equal? That's 170, right? 195 and 50, so it's 240 out the door. Okay, here we go, setting up. Okay, 6 is the point. Oh my God, immediate 7 out. Here we go. Well, I got to keep playing it out because I can't let my toss be the reason why I throw a strategy away. It's just me being a crappy thrower. Here we go, coming out again. There's an 8. So I think that's 5 times I've gotten 0 out of this thing. Yikes. I still like the move though. Better throw. 0.7 out, right? There's not a strategy around except for this one that survives the 0.7 out. It's just train wreck. Yeah, Brian, I see that. Trying to call Charlotte to come shoot. Seriously, man. I'm just going to switch it up, right? I mean, at this point, my throwing ain't helping. But again, I want to keep working it. So I'm going to be a hardhead about it and just try and, there's a pass line winner. I'm going to try and work through it, right? If I'm having a release problem, then I have a release problem. And I'm just going to work the problem here, right? I'm not going to try and just, I'm not at the casino with real money. I'm at my practice table working it. So I'm just going to try and get that release down. And there's another 7 on the come out. But clearly, I'm not, let's try it again here. There's another 9. I'm throwing a lot of 9s today. Seems like. There we go. 9, 6, 6. There's the 9 for the point. So far, the pass line is all that we're doing. Pass line like a field goal. It's like, who cares? Like you're kind of messing everything else up. There's a 10 for the point. Here we go. I want you to see this thing pay off because when it pays off, it's actually pretty cool. When this thing works well, it works well. But again, you can't fight a PSO. The PSO is just the devil in this game. There's an easy 4 easy. So again, we'll lose our hard 4. Place 4 will pay 50. I'll press that and replace this. I could have racked it and replaced it. I'm going to press it up and replace it. I'm going to try and, again, get some juice here if I can. Damn it. Another 7. Boy, we just can't seem to get out of our own way here with the rolls. It's a bummer. And for those of you curious, I am throwing for the hook. I'm trying to throw a knuckleball with the 6s up into the hook and have them come back. And usually it gets a lot of 4s and 10s. That's why I throw it that way. Today, notwithstanding, but that's this dice set and that kind of toss end up with lots of 4s and 10s usually. So that's a shocker. We'll lose that. I'll take these away here. Again, we're resetting the board every time, so I'm taking those away. We need a roll. We need to get a roll. 415, new point's gonna be a 5. Let's get this done. Let's win a mortgage payment one time, and then we'll sync up. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Now you know why Big AZ broke a stick, because for frick's sake, you can't seem to get anything going here. Let's do it. Coming out to an 8. Coming out to an 8. Here we go. Straight 6s. Into the hook. Knuckleball. Much better throw. They actually landed the way I wanted to. They're leaving my hand good, but a 9 does me no good. Again, it's mechanics. Yikes. Dice in the boat. My kingdom for a non-PSO, right? There we go. At least that didn't 7 out immediately. I feel like that's a victory. Here we go. 5, 3, 8. Cool. That's the point. Pay 70. And we're taking each to 90. Okay, new point coming out. Randomly roll it. It'll be an 8 again. That rolled, by the way. Here we go. This time it's going to happen. This time it's going to happen. Here we go. Dice are out. 426. 426. It pays 105. Finally, we got a hit on a pressed up number. It's the first time, I think. Racking black, or we can. Here we go. Give me a outside number, another 426. So again, 105. That finally we have paid for ourselves. This is the first time we've come out the door and gotten paid for at least. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ace deuce, the shocker. Okay, here we go. Ugly, ugly, ugly. 427. So we got ourselves paid for, but did not work out. I'm going to keep on rolling this out, but I think it's getting close to time to go to work here. So that's a bummer that this strategy didn't work out today, because once you get, and I'll show you how it should look when it's all done and how these bets pay. We're going to get to this. I'm just going to set it up like it would be. And I've gotten here a couple of times. I've gotten 2 being set. But the 6 and 8, when they're at 90, are going to pay 105. We know this. We've seen it twice now. They pay 105, which is great. What you want to get to is these things at 150 and these things at 50. Because what happened, or 75, because what happens here at 75, that pays 150. You lose 50, you replace the 50, and you rack a black. Right, that's the idea behind this. If you get these numbers to roll, you're racking blacks on all the numbers in here every single time, and just rinse and repeat. In here, at the $50 level, right, that's going to pay 14 green chips, which is 350, okay? There's 12, There's 14 green chips. And what you do with that is rack 100 and parlay it with 300, right? And that's gonna pay 2,100 when it hits, okay? That's the idea, is to do a partial parlay, grab some profit off that, and slam it. I didn't hit any 10s and 4s in that last session at all, right? But that's the idea here, is to take one hard way hit, parlay it up, or do a partial parlay at least, rack a black every single time, and keep this thing, your money goes there. But again, didn't work today, so whatever. That's the TB12 strategy. That thing does work when I'm not rolling. So, yeah, sorry, Buckeye, I see your note there, whatever. Don't hate me. That was one of the worst rolls I've ever done. Good Lord. And Buckeye, where is Shar? Shar is working right now upstairs. That was a horrific roll. Good Lord, that was horrific. Sorry for the ugliness, right? Live TV. Ken did it the other night, right? When you're going live TV, this is the kind of crap that happens to you, right? You're gonna roll ugly. I could sit here all day long and film myself until I got it right and showed you only that one. I won't do that, right? I'm just gonna give you the way that comes out of my hands, and today was a crap day. Hopefully you saw the goal of the strategy. And what I will do at some point is I will roll it out and film the good one, because I want to film it with a golden one, and I'll take some of these cuts out of here and keep the shitty ones. And I'll have here's it when it works, here's it when it fails, put them both in the same video so you can get a good, because you gotta see the rhythm of it when it's working to really understand the strategy, but also see the danger zone. So I'll probably put a new video out that explains how it works, and just the two. And so, let's see. Live chat is not updating on the CGTV channel. Here's the deal with this, right? This will be fixed on Monday. So just so you know, and this happened to us in the Crapsathon too. When I live stream to 2 channels, what happens at the chat in one chat, whenever channel you're watching from, you're chatting with those people. The Pro Craps channel are chatting with those people. You can't see each other's chats, which kind of blows. I can see them all, but you guys can't see, so you can't talk to one another. On Monday, when we're all at the CGTV channel, we can chat together again. It'll be a little bit easier. Anyway, expect this from me. So what I'm gonna do is I will take the cuts from this video, the reason why I'm doing the 2 channels, by the way, right? The CGTV channel will have this live stream forever. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna pull out the explanation piece. I'm gonna pull out the rollout piece. I'm gonna add a good roll to it. I'll put that on Pro Craps as the TB12 strategy. Here's how you play it, here's how it looks, and that'll be like a 20-minute video that kind of explains it and rolls it out once to live there. This long session will live at CGTV, and that's what's gonna happen with every video that I do from now on. A shorter, concise, on-point version at the Pro Craps channel, the long form, we're talking and having a good time together version at the CGTV channel. So that's gonna be like the news. This is gonna be like the highlights on the Pro Craps channel. So think of it that way. The news on CGTV, the highlights on my channel, and that's how it's gonna work. So hopefully that was fun for you to laugh at me being a terrible roller today. You know what? The thing is, it's different. When I'm 2 feet away from my back wall like I was today, it's different, right? I'm working like just my release. And this release, by the way, I got to few minutes here. This throw, it's the inline 6s. I'll show you here. It's inline 6s, like this. And I'm actually gripping it regular style, but I'm throwing them straight out. So I'm throwing them straight out like this, and as I release, I turn my hand. So it's like a little bit of this when they come out, and they flutter straight and land straight down. So it's like they shouldn't roll over, they shouldn't tumble at all. I should see the 6s like the whole time through the air, and they're gonna just do like one kind of like straight in and land like that. That's what they should do. They didn't do that at all today. Like three rolls did it. I'm just working that out now. I'm trying to work the knuckleball a little bit more because reasons. When you're on the cork and the bouncier surfaces, I have more control over distance with the knuckleball than trying to spin it either horizontally or vertically. It seems to be I can land where I want it. Now it's a matter of release. So just working through it, and it's gonna be bad rolls, and that's what it is, right? Cool. All right, I'm out. I gotta get to work. I have a meeting in 2 minutes. So you all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I will see you tonight with Shar. We're gonna do some more box number betting tonight with Shar. There's so much live stuff happening. So much live stuff happening today. Check your YouTube stream out. Again, you got Jeff on Sunday. You've got Jeff tonight. You've got Sideshow tonight. You got Hawaii Crap Shooters tonight and Big AZ tonight. Craps Friday is alive and well, all. We will see you, my show tonight, everything else later on. Have a great Friday, and God bless you all. See you in a little bit. Jay, yes, the CDTV channel will have notifications. Hit the bell. It should do the exact same thing, for sure.